Yes, my people, after that short infomercial what we had for we announce it on all the social media them, so we have a legend here. But first we have to thank Miss Isabel Francine from Costa Rica, a manager, and possibly Ton from Bogota to get we in contact with this wonderful artist. He is Degree, or well known as General Degree. The man we put out in first hit in the 92 with Granny. We run things all over the island, and we'll hear Granny, stop hollering out my name. What? We got the man here. Hey, Mr. General, welcome to the music.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up?
So how things, Mr. General?
Well, everything is good here in Kingston, Jamaica, you know?
Okay, everything good on your end?
Yeah, man.
All right, so we have you right here in the music, as how Eddie said, this is a living legend from the classic dancehall. You definitely enjoy your time in music. You're still enjoying, and you let a lot of people and generations still updated with your sounds. Them. A man will come out parish from Manchester, Jamaica, country boy, we can call it that. So we want you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit more about Mr. General Degree, how you start out in music.
Well, yeah, definitely I'm from the country, not from the Kingston area or the city. I started out when I used to listen a lot of, older artists at the time, Lone Ranger, King Yellowman, as a little youth, and used to love to listen to my radio. At that time, it was called a transistor radio with a little pole on top of it. So that's what I used to listen a lot. And my Christian parents, I didn't want to know that I would listen to those type of music. So I used to wait until I'm in bed and I put my radio under my pillow. And I would listen right all night till I fall asleep, and I wake up hearing music in my ears,
Okay, that is very interesting. Reading your profile, you know that you raised up in a Christian home, and this first hit song that you take out was Granny. Where the inspiration come from? Because I believe a lot of Caribbean granny always say, stop calling me name and being sure what we read in the Bible. Where all these lyrics come out from? Because really we still hear the song and we really feel identified with it.
Well, yes, definitely. It was a song I did before called Mother Road Fitness. And it was like a spin-off from that song, but I did like a few years earlier. And when I did Granny, I wrote the Granny song. Then I figured out it would sound good if I put the Granny voice with it. So you used to hearing my sister around the house mimicking the Granny voice. I tried it, and then I realized it sounds good. But then when I voiced the song, I told the producer I don't want the song to release, so I begged him not to release that song.
Excellent. You did Granny in 1992, and then you did Granny Walk and Rock. And then you did one with Papa San, I don't remember the name, which you put the Granny voice into. Those three songs was back to back, or was randomly a design song for the public?
No, well, just as a vibe, just doing it as it goes along. It wasn't something I wanted to do, because remember, I didn't want the song to come up, so I really wasn't interested in that song. So I begged the producer not to release it, so I was not really into it until when it's released. I just accepted it because it was really creating a very big buzz.
Okay, well, that song took you into the market, we can call it as that. It put you on charts, it put you on the radio, it had you 1 ear straight out sounding on the sound systems them and in the dance hall parties them. How was that feeling back way in that time? Because reading also about your bio, you had a lot of effort doing music. You have to go from the countryside, go to the city, and come back and have like a different side of what is a city music or a city life. They also produce music.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was not easy. Leading up before I did Granny, I used to do a lot of back and forth. Getting on the country the bus from Mandeville to Kingston, and when I finished working, back home again. sometimes, you go to Kingston and, there's no work to be done, no producer, no audition, nothing. So you have to jump back on the bus and head back home. But it wasn't a problem to me because I enjoy both ways. I enjoy, making the effort of wanting to get a break. And maybe I knew that I was going to get a break. So I, used to love doing so. But when I did Granny now, that's when everything changed and, I started to drive and everything was just different,
Okay, let us know a little bit about the new dancehall music that we're listening now and the dancehall music from in the 90s. What do you think about it?
I like some of them. I just think it's not the authentic, what you would call the authentic dancehall, the root of dancehall, the root of reggae. I think if anything, what you do, you can do new stuff, but you still have to have the formula, which is the root, that thing that starts everything. And I think they miss something, majority of them. So they got caught up in this type of beat that I don't think the world is accepting it really.
Okay, if you can say that about the dancehall, the actual dancehall, what would you say about the reggaeton?
Reggaeton?
Yeah. With no
sense. No, reggaeton, they didn't change the root of it. If you notice, the drums is always the same.
Okay.
So reggaeton is always a favorite because it feels like music. We know where it came from, dembow, from back then, and the beat is still the same groove. It doesn't change. So that is what I'm talking about. Reggaeton kept the root of it. They kept the real vibe of how dancehall should be, and they improvise and play the new stuff and the new, all the new, everything new. From Nicky Jam to Daddy Yankee to you name it. Everybody had their flavor, and it still keeps that authentic dembow kind of vibe, yeah?
Definitely. What you can tell us about the traffic blocking? What you was thinking on when you made traffic blocking?
Just another day in office, It's like all of my songs, I didn't tell myself that I didn't know where it was going. I was just doing everything out of fun and just love, the real love of music, was all I was doing. And it all became, one thing I could say though, I made up that word because before traffic blocking, there wasn't any name thing that was called traffic blocking. And black traffic, you could have, what do you say now? Black traffic. You didn't have it. What I did was to spin the words around. Put it that way.
Traffic blocking.
And that's how because I wanted to rhyme. Because that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to rhyme with tights and stacking, whopping. So that is why I flipped the word to get traffic blocking.
Well, I'm for sure we want to listen live and direct this song out of your mouth.
Say that again?
You can please give me a look at the lyrics of this song, Traffic Blocking.
Yeah. Where the traffic stop are there. Yeah. Where the Colombian girls and there. Traffic blocking. Y'all come down in that tight and stocking. Watch over here, style whopping. And the deck schools ever shocking. See, We will tell you some things, only things, other things, apropos other things.
A cocos bag of things here. A whole heap of things. That is plenty chat definitely, and rhyming into the Caribbean context is something nice. I don't know if you were aware that maybe San Andres and Providence Island exist, and maybe we have the same transcendence in the culture, in the music, and that you reach this broad and you influence also many artists. For example, Eddie is an artist, and I know
Huge
that
fan.
plenty Jamaican music and artists influence generation that give us that nice Caribbean style. So how was it like maybe in that time that you start hit on the radio and you start put you in the charts in Jamaica, but then you start expand abroad to the other Caribbean islands?
Well, it was good. It was very exciting to know that other countries from non-speaking English countries like Japan, Europe, Panama, Costa Rica, Colombia, everywhere where to know that your music is being loved there, And when you travel and see people appreciating what you did, just out of fun, you really have to say, wow, because as I said, I was just doing this because of love and fun. I wasn't thinking anything more than what I'm doing, just doing it for the love,
Well, I can tell you that back then and still now, I consider, I think, or a lot of people consider and think that was the smartest way for someone to do music. Because do the two character wasn't easy. We was always trying to find out who doing one paper and who doing the other, but you was the only one doing the two, doing the granny voice and doing the general degree voice, and that was very, very interesting. In your concert, in your actual concert, you still do these two character on stage?
Yeah, definitely. The voice is still there. Give thanks that it's there. It's not going anywhere from now. So I think it's just an inbound concept that I have. So I still do it at the country where I know it's more popular, and it's still popular. It's still popular in a lot of countries, but I still do it. Granny, stop without the game. It's still there. It doesn't go
That vibe is really, really, really unique. Which project you have for this year, 2022, in your musical career?
I have a new song out on my. Sorry about that. Yeah, somebody downstairs. Yeah, so I have a new music. I have a new music out now on my rhythm called 90 Swing Rhythm, and that's the rhythm I produce with Bounty Killer on it, Crystal Martin.
Wow.
More artists. Yeah, there's a song that is coming up, but it's beyond my control.
Don't worry.
Like, downstairs, yeah. So that's what I have. It's called Battlefield and Fun the Rhythm. That's my new rhythm, and the rhythm is called 90 Swing Rhythm.
Okay, that's so interesting. I don't know if you want to share maybe or use this space to launch out something for the people from them new projects that you just don't mention.
Say that again?
I don't know if you want to use this space to launch out something of the projects that you just don't mention for the people here in San Andres.
Yeah. The song is, as I said, it's called Fun the Rhythm. Girl, them just above the Fun the Rhythm. Watch how them broke out and I get trouble on the rhythm. The pages that trick trouble on the rhythm. If a boy don't like that, tell him to fly away like pigeon. Girl, you look good on the rhythm. When you say you want to be good on the rhythm, look from a rubber dog on the rhythm, and I make up her face like she a make the love on the rhythm. And that's what I have two songs on the rhythm. So I have another song called Battlefield. We say, me nah back from no guy. I mean, I take no chat from no guy. If a guy ever WXY, rap a pum pum pum, booty bye bye. Me nah run from no guy. I mean, I take no box down from a guy. When me say me nah take none from no guy, rap a pum pum pum, booty bye bye. Swap it and pop it and cock it, who no better watch it. Cut it and swap it and pop it, bust it like a mountain. Cut it, without to make like it. And who's an attack it, gorilla coming at it. Cricket, yeah man, the 5 glasses spit it. Cricket, yeah man, we board out every wicket. Up and a skip it and watch the eagle a pick it. You say, when the rubber grip it, in a war, me nah back from your guy. I mean, I take a chat from your guy.
Yeah. Eddie, you're most glad.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm in heaven right now. Hey, let me tell you something. If you ever happen to come San Andres, you will have a lot of fans, a lot of people expecting you on this island for so long, on the whole archipelago, because San Andres and Providence, we are one people, and we listen to the same type of music, and we live music in the same kind of way. And if anytime you come here, you will see. So
well, I'm here. I'm ready because I'll be in Costa Rica at the end of April. I have 2 shows in Costa Rica, and I have a couple of other shows that is tentative right now. So you can make it happen. Let them know that I'm ready. I'm ready to go on the road right now. So who to tell,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Okay. Just hope that we can get to reactivate also the platforms and for the artists, the festivals and the activities this side, because everything is like on a hold and still. But we hope to see you and have you hearing the music live. The whole and say in a present flesh. Yeah. Live and living color too. Fresh and bone. I don't know, Mr. General, if you want to leave any advice or something to say to the youth them or the people in general from this archipelago.
Well, yeah, just stay positive. I mean, there's a lot of ups and downs going on in everybody's life right now, but the best thing is not to get stressed over things, because stress is the #1 killer. And I think more time people should just, sometimes it's very hard, but I think sometimes there's a brighter side that we should try to find and look forward to. And the brighter side sometimes will take you from the stress part of it, which is the killer, which is the dangerous part. So I think people should just focus on the good, see much you can help, in this time, you just be as helpful as you can with each other. And for upcoming artists, I just say stay positive, stay on the right track, because there is wrong track too, and you don't want to be on the wrong track. So you have to stay on the right track and be honest with yourself. Don't just believe everything you do is the right thing. So take advice, learn from the elders, learn from who is there before you, stuff like that.
Yes, for sure. A whole mouthful of right things. We laugh and we learn. The ups and downs are necessary in our life, and just keep the road and keep the struggle. Thank you a lot, General Degree, for sharing us this evening for us. It's a pleasure to have you here. A lot of experience to our program, to the people who are watching at these hours, and for sure the music will be your home anytime you want to be back here.
Yeah, man, and remember to follow me on Instagram, General Degree 1. That's General Degree 1. And you will see everything that I'm promoting, that is coming. I have new videos coming out. A new EP or I remix will be dropping soon with 2 new videos. So, and a lot more new songs. But check out my new project, 90s Swing, the name of the rhythm, and it's all over the platform right now. And let me just give you a reminder. 1 you a boom, 2 you a boom boom, 3, 4 you a boom down the place boom. You have man heart a beat, boom 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 boom. You think you can go so when I hold you tonight, I go and do all of the things where you like, so you can stay there. Don't believe me. Give me the chance, I go and do it, make you see. All the cinema go like them round the place. All of my run them come and sing at them race. All of my come like the God die too. Them a who, Scooby-Doo, cartoon character. Y'all live with the bumper, bumper, bumper. Open up your bumper, bumper, bumper. When me say, yeah, oh, why say no Rita?
Well, my people, that was General Degree. Everybody would look by the program. We promise it, and we get him to get all the conversation and tell you a little bit about in life. And we want to thank you very much. Thank you very much. And we are left Ali televident with the nice music from General Degree.
Bye-bye.
Respect, man. Thanks for having me, man, and take care and all the best for you guys, okay?
Same thing. Sending hugs for you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, man. Love.